Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've had this one for a bit. I didn't want to rush and make a video, but I also don't really need 20 minutes to cover it. So here's a quick take that took a while to get to. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this great discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Alright, enough talk. Let's get right into it.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer was in the market for a new signal booster, as their old one was failing to maintain a consistent connection and struggled to provide a good signal even at a short distance. The final push for an upgrade came when their gaming console began having issues with the weak connection. After spotting this new range extender, our reviewer was pleased to find it available at a very reasonable cost. The performance has been a massive improvement. This device boasts impressive coverage, providing a decent signal from one end of a typical house all the way out to a car parked in the street. Even with the extender placed in a less than ideal spot, at an angle down a hallway and lower than the main router, it still delivers impressive speeds, maintaining strong performance even during peak hours. Our client notes that even when positioned much farther from the router than recommended, the connection remains fast and stable, a testament to its powerful range. Unlike the previous model, this unit comes with a companion app that makes setup and management incredibly simple. Rebooting the device through the app is significantly faster than dealing with an old-school web interface. Another thoughtful feature is the ability to manage the bright blue indicator lights. This client appreciated being able to schedule the LEDs to turn off at night and back on in the morning, avoiding a bright glare in a dark room. After a couple of months of use, they are thoroughly impressed, believing that with ideal placement, this range extender could likely deliver speeds that are nearly identical to being connected directly to the main router.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer had struggled for several years with a persistent Wi-Fi dead zone at the rear of their home. Other extender-type devices had failed to solve the problem, leaving them with constantly lagging streaming television and frustratingly weak signals on their phones. The situation was a constant issue until this client decided to try a new approach with this signal booster. Initially, the plan was to set it up as a simple wireless extender to see if it could provide a meaningful boost. The setup process, guided by a straightforward app, was fairly easy. Our reviewer noted that this extender feels well constructed and booted up quickly. Once it was running in wireless extender mode, it did provide a noticeable, if not massive, improvement. Speeds in the dead spots jumped from a barely usable 12 Mbps to a more functional 12-15 Mbps. Seeing the potential, this client then decided to take advantage of the device's built-in Ethernet port and reconfigure it as a hardwired access point. After figuring out how to change the settings and plugging the unit into an existing Ethernet line at the back of the house, the results were transformative. Speeds in the same area repeatedly clocked in at the 300-400 Mbps range, a huge win for the household. While configuring the new network name and password required a bit of extra research and watching a few online videos, the effort paid off. They were able to name the new network with the same password as their main one, allowing phones and other devices to automatically switch to the stronger signal. Now, streaming TVs and gaming systems are running perfectly, making this extender a real and effective solution to a long-standing connectivity problem.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer is sharing their experience after using this Wi-Fi range extender for a couple of weeks. They purchased this extender as a replacement for a previous Linksys extender, which was paired with a Linksys router. Our reviewer was having issues keeping the old extender connected, even though it was relatively close to the router, only going through 2 interior walls and less than 50 feet away. Knowing that the popularity of mesh systems was bringing down the price of extenders, this client decided to look for a reliable, low-cost replacement. The setup process was very straightforward, as it usually is with these devices. You simply plug it in near your router and use the WPS button to sync it. If you want to customize the SSID names, you can use the phone app or access the configuration directly through your browser using its IP address. The reviewer notes that the web configuration offers a few more options compared to the phone app, but overall, they are very pleased with the extender's performance so far. One thing that this client feels makes a big difference are the 3 antennas on the unit. Previously with the Linksys, power outages would cause significant delays in reconnecting devices like their garage door and Ring camera. As a test, our reviewer unplugged this extender and plugged it back in, and both their 2.4 GHz devices connected almost immediately after the extender reconnected to the router. Furthermore, they've experienced no disconnects with their companion phone apps for the camera, garage door, Roku, and Dire TV. With 1 Gbps internet service in a large house, this extender is doing the job perfectly. Someday this person might upgrade to a mesh system, but for now, the extender's SSIDs are providing excellent signal strength throughout the back half of the house, while the main router covers the front. Streaming on their Roku and Plex has been flawless since switching to this extender.
That's it for this one. If you found this helpful, tap that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Questions? Let's talk in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.